Hi guys and welcome. Today we will be discussing the home buying program for the city of North Lauderdale. So the city of North Lauderdale, which is in South Florida, Broward County to be exact, has a home buying assistance program, and this assistance program is given to anyone that needs to purchase or wants to purchase a property within that city, which is the city of North Lauderdale. This money can be used for down payment assistance as well as closing costs. Now the properties that qualify for this type of benefit will be single family homes, townhouses, as well as condominium, and these properties need to be either vacant, abandoned, or foreclosed. So this is it's a loan basically, and it's a interest-free loan, and there are certain stipulations for you to get this loan. Now you have to live within that property for 10 years after closing, and it has to be your primary residence. If you go against those criteria, so to speak, or any stipulation in regards to the loan, then you have to pay back the loan in full. Now they will give you up to $30,000, and as the first time home buyer or as the buyer, you will need to put at least 1% down, up to equivalent to $1,000 on the down payment. Now in order for you to be qualified, again, you have to find a residence or a home within the city of North Lauderdale, and you have to be about 80% of the poverty line. What is the poverty line? So it has to do with how much income you have versus your household size. So for example, if you have a one family household size, then the income requirement will be about $40,000, and it varies as your house size increase. Now the loan per se will be considered a second lien on the property. So the loan that you get from the mortgager will be the first loan on the property, while that loan that they give you, the interest-free loan, if you keep it for 10 years, the property for 10 years, and it is your primary residence, then you don't need to pay it back within that time slot. Also, I need to let you know that you have to make sure there's no lien on the property, there's no violations, there is no infrastructure or anything, because they will not cover such a property. Okay, so in order to qualify for this, you just need to have the necessary poverty line requirements, and you'll submit a documentation with the requirements. They most likely will ask you for your documentations, your income, your proof of citizenship, and even you have to provide the lender you are working with. Also, it is also important, in order to be considered for this interest-free loan, you have to also go to a first-time home buyer class, which is a HUD required class, because that is part of the stipulation in order to get the loan for that purchasing for the home in that city specifically. All right, I hope this information was insightful for you. If you need any clarifications, feel free to reach out to your girl. Again, my name is Alicia Montague. I can be reached at 954-297-7527. Thank you.